Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Hey, y'all. Let's tap into your person's energy. Let's see what they're currently feeling towards you. Coming into your reading, you guys, earth signs. I feel like you can be dealing with someone that's stubborn. Their ego could be getting in the way. There's an energy, I don't know if someone's like keeping you at arm's length, or I'm almost feeling rejection, but let's see. Messages for the earth signs. Yeah, it could be because someone is doing some healing. It could be that someone is doing some healing. It's like they're used to controlling things, doing things their way or a specific way. But I feel like maybe something about your energy has triggered this person to kind of like take some time out to heal certain parts of themselves. They could have even ended the connection with you. Like there could have been an ending. But this was because this person needed to do some isolating, loving on themselves a little bit. Maybe you, yeah, I was going to say, maybe you triggered them to want to like vibrate at a higher. I just saw 1 2 3 on the timer, so that literally talks about ascension, and I was just about to say, I feel like you triggered this person to ascend, to vibrate higher, to bring, it's like you're someone that looks at life very in a positive light, right? Your energy is very healing. So you automatically trigger people around you to either want to do better, or they run away and you never hear from them again, right? But I feel like with this person, whoever you're connecting with, you're triggering them and they're actually going within to do the work because they want to match you. Like they want to compromise. They want to meet you in the middle. It's like they are opening themselves up to being flexible, right? Maybe this is a person who used to run from commitment. They could have even, possibly felt like they were running away from you. But I do feel like this person could have pulled away because, like I said, they saw that they needed to do some healing. This person used to run away from emotion, right? Like it was like whenever someone brought up anything about commitment, they went the other way. But I feel like with you, something was triggered in this person, and yes, they could have like either rejected you or pushed you away, and it was, their ego could have been getting in the way. But I feel like this person also, there was an energy of them having to heal abandonment wounds, or yeah, the fear of rejection or something like that, which is why I feel like this person could have ran away from commitment in the past. What else for the earth signs? Memories. I just said past. So yeah, this person really needed to do some healing. There were certain things that they experienced. This could have been not just in relationships, but even situations from their own childhood. Your person could be like looking at old photos of themselves and like family and things like that. Like they're going in, I feel like that person could be digging like deep. And it's because they see you at a certain, like you're vibrating at a certain frequency, right? Which, and this person knows this. Like they know that you're someone that looks at life full of possibilities, right? You're not someone that dwells in the negative. If something doesn't go your way, you look at the lesson and you keep it moving. And I feel like this person kind of admires that, right? Like they admire that about you so much so that it triggered them to want to go within to do the work, right? To do the work so that they could meet you halfway. I'm hearing that. I want to meet them halfway. Fertility. Oh Lord, I got for some of you, this person wants to go half on a child. Um, that's for some of you. It's not gonna be for all of you. But I do feel like there's an energy of fertility here, like planting seeds, wanting to build something long term, right? Like I feel like this person realized that in order for them to build something sustainable, something long term, something worth having, it's like first they knew that they had to handle something within themselves before approaching you. I feel like they knew that mm, they couldn't bring you into something. There were things that they had to let go of. Um, Maybe fears, cycles, people, places, things, I don't know, whatever it is for your person. And it's like now they're trying to go in a different direction, explore new possibilities. For some of you, I feel like your person may have never wanted to be married, or something about marriage could have been or commitment, right? I feel like they were afraid of it. They could have experienced something traumatic in their childhood that made them never want to commit or stay tied to anyone or anything. But I feel like you helped this person. How can I say? Maybe you offered a different perspective when it came to relationships. So much so that it's like this person is not, they don't want to run anymore, right? It's like they're realizing that it's okay to go in a different direction. It's okay to explore something different than what they had planned for themselves. Like you can still get to a specific goal. It may just require for you to go in a different direction. And I feel like this could have been very unexpected for them, right? Like they didn't expect to meet someone that would make them want to shift how it is that they were living their life, right? Because they were on a specific journey here. I feel like they were on a specific journey on their own, but then I feel like you came along and you brought another part of them, or you shed light on a part of them that actually, I guess, opened them up to self-discovery, right? Maybe this person always told themselves like, I never want to get married, I never want to be this, I would never want to do that, I never want to be in a commitment. And it could have been because they've experienced like people around them go through endings that they felt like they needed. The best way to protect themselves is to just never start a relationship in the first place, right? But I feel like something about that is changing. I feel like this person is realizing that just because someone else experienced something, it doesn't mean that that story has to be true for them, for themselves, right? Like they have the option and ability to manifest and grow whatever it is that they desire. Like it doesn't have to be repeated. It doesn't have to be a repeated pattern. If, say, for example, your person went through a time in their life when they were children and maybe parents didn't get along, or there were divorce, or it was separation, or it was just not a healthy example of relationship and partnership and commitment. I feel like your person for a very long time was afraid to open up to it because of that, right? Because they felt like they didn't have the right example of it. So how do I do something if I've never seen it? Is what I'm hearing your person say. But I feel like it could have been like their ego getting in the way, where it's like, okay, I know what it would be like what I would want to be loved, how I would want to be loved and appreciated and taken care of or pour into, right? That means I just have to do the same. I just have to show up as the person that I want to attract. I have to show up as what I would want my life to look like, right? I have to become that. And I feel like during this period, if you guys were in separation, which it does feel like you guys were in no contact, it almost feels like your person had like that awakening, right? Like that realization that they don't have to be their past. They don't have to repeat the same stories. They don't have to, it doesn't have to be the same way, right? There was a change of perspective here. There was a change of like emotionally detaching from a certain belief as well. All right, let's get some clarity, Earth signs. Let's see what your person, what is all of this? If you're still here, Earth signs, go ahead and tap the thumbs up. Show some support. Help the channel grow. All right. What is this, Spirit? The Chariot and the Ten of Wands. Travel could be significant. There could be travel coming up. But this is also talks about like a victory, you know, success, bringing balance and peace into your life. And I feel like that's exactly what your person has been trying to do, is like work through a difficult period, or just finally putting things down, right? Like the things that were holding them back or holding them down. I feel like they could even start to like speak about the things that were possibly like blocking the movement forward. Okay, what is this healing? Yeah, Eight of Wands, the one to come out, and the Queen of Wands. This is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So your person really views you as someone that's very confident, very assertive. You speak up, you say what you feel, you mean what you say, and you say whatever. You know what I'm trying to say. You mean what you say, you say what you mean. It's like, you're also very attractive. I feel like your person is very attractive to you. I also feel like there's like, the way you communicate, the way you speak up, you're very confident, right? I don't feel like you hold back. You're not in the sense where you're blunt, but you just, again, you say what you mean and you mean what you say. And that almost like feels like that's what triggered your person to do some healing. Like your confidence, your drive, your assertiveness. And I mean, your looks too, but I'm just saying, you know, I don't feel like that's the only thing that your person is focused on. But for some of you, whatever, something that you say or how you speak to this person really has also helped with the healing. Like the way you're gentle with them, right? The way you handle this person, it allows them to feel like safe, like they could be, like they can open themselves up to healing with you by their side, right? Like, what is this that wanted to pop out? Seven of Pentacles wanted to pop out. Someone has been doing a lot of planning and reflecting here. Queen of Pentacles wanted to come out in almost the reverse. I'm going to keep her like that. Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck, and Queen of Swords. There's a lot of feminine energy here. Who is this Queen of Pentacles with healing? The Fool and the Sun. Okay. This is a new beginning, new direction, new love, new adventure. I don't know if your person had to leave someone behind. Like they had to heal from someone they could have been tied to. They had to move away from in order to have this new beginning. The Sun definitely talks about healing that, you know, I was going to say solar plexus, being confident, determined, disciplined. This is for a new beginning, a new start. I'm also getting this could be you. For some of you, you could be in a same-sex connection. This is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. But maybe your finances, you didn't feel like you were financially secure. And I feel like you're coming out of that as well. So maybe both of you, you and your person, were mirroring each other, where you guys were having to heal a certain part of yourself. Maybe they had to heal something and you had to heal something, right? In order for this new love, new beginning, new adventure to take place. This is happiness. This is success. This is taking a risk, a new leap of faith, you know, and going for and being happy to do so, like to do it, right? Maybe you had to heal something about you. Maybe you had to become confident and assertive within yourself, right? There was something about you that you needed to work on, and same with your person. Look, the King and Queen of Wands showing up right here. So they could have had to, you know, you guys are matching, right? Like you had to come. It's like you both had to do certain amount of work in order for to meet in the middle. I'm picking that up a lot. Meet in the middle. Vibration. Look at that. Success, happiness, expansion. Six of Wands and the Six of Swords at the bottom of the deck. A lot of, you could be seeing 666 or 66. There's a lot energy of good news here. Celebration, recognition. A good reputation as well. Someone having a glow up here. I feel like someone's being acknowledged for I don't know, a certain level of like the energy you give off is like people look up to it, right? And I feel like your person really sees that. They appreciate that. I'm getting it like appreciation. Someone appreciating what you do for them. And it's not like, it doesn't feel monetary. It doesn't feel nothing like, it feels like energetically, like how it is that you are as a person has helped them do some sort of healing, has helped them progress in some sort of way. Yeah, after a period of maybe no contact, being alone, being withdrawn. But it's like they never took their eyes off of you though. I just heard, can't take my eyes off of you. Okay, what was that? Lauryn Hill, right? I wanna love you so much. I can't sing. But this person never took their eyes off of you. Like they, even when you guys were in no contact, maybe you're someone that's seen in the public eye, like you do something for work. Maybe you are a public speaker, you're a motivational speaker, something like that. I don't know. Maybe you're a healer. There's fame here. There's something about being seen. So even when you, maybe during this no contact, it's like this person was still watching you, still studying you. Maybe still communicating with you telepathically. I feel like I'm heavy picking up on like a 5D connection or spiritual union or connection here. Three of Swords. It's like you could feel this person go through their healing as well. Whenever it's like you would be fine and out of nowhere you would start crying or feeling emotional, and it was because this person was going through some sort of emotional release, some sort of emotional healing as well. And I feel like you could have been going through it as well. Like you guys, I feel like there's, this is a twin flame. It feels soulmate twin flame. It's like there was a lot of release, emotional release here, emotional healing. And I feel like part of the reason why this person withdrew is because they didn't want to show up like this, right? They didn't want to show up like this. I feel like you are someone, again, that you're very respected. Your self-respect, right? Your self-respect is could have also triggered your person to do the healing. Like they could have came off as like a runner or emotionally immature. It could have even felt like this person was just not giving you much. Right? And it wasn't because they didn't feel this energy or this connection with you. It was more so you inspired them so much that they knew that they had to pull away in order for them to show up as a better version of themselves. Because they saw the potential. They saw how they could build something with you. They see that they could build a happily ever after, a family. This is marriage. This is wish fulfillment. Yeah, you could even have children, or there could be children involved here. Definitely children involved. Page of Pentacles. And the Hangman. So, yeah. So, this person could have shown up initially as someone that was emotionally immature, right? Like they were giving you a little something, but it wasn't everything. And it was because they couldn't have. Like there was only but so much they could give you, especially because they knew that they needed to do some healing. They needed to do the work, and they knew that they had to do it alone. Like they couldn't do it. They didn't want to pour this into you because of how your energy was so light and so pure that they didn't want to dump everything on to you. And honestly, with this Emperor energy, I feel like if they were showing up as a page before, now they're going to come in with this new offer, and it's like a completely different person. Like maybe you thought that this person was going to, was playing games, and that was because they were showing up as a page, right? You weren't wrong. You weren't wrong. But I feel like along the journey, or along them knowing you, or getting to know you, it was like they had this sudden realization that they needed to grow up. They needed to heal. They needed to release. They couldn't show up as anything less than an emperor, pretty much, right? Because if you're an empress, which we did see earlier, you can't show up with this little bit of energy here, and I'm willing to show up with a whole, with everything, ready to show up with everything, ready to pour into you, ready to feed and water into this garden, right? I feel like something about building something together, or a garden, something about gardening could be very significant. Planting seeds here. This could be literal or an actual garden. Or wanting to build a family, right? Memories. Yeah, this person could have experienced a lot of endings or betrayal. And somebody could travel a lot for work, or there's travel here. What is it? Okay, let me wait a second. What is the Ten of Swords before I say what I want to say? Okay. Yeah, this person could spending a lot of time away from home, which makes them feel like they can't, either if this is like how can I put it? I don't know if this person experienced something with marriage that was a very difficult ending for them. I don't know if this person has been married before, and there could have been a third party involved, and that was very difficult to get through or get by. It's like it feels like a broken home almost. I don't know if there was like third party cheating, lying, betrayal, backstabbing, things like that. Like I feel like there's a broken home here somehow. The Four of Wands talks about home, house, marriage. So there was an ending. It was a hurtful ending. And maybe this is what needed to get healed, is the past. Somebody needed to let go of this energy. And I feel like heavy that you both could have experienced something like that in the past, where there were contracts that were broken, right? When it came to matters of like family and home, and that left, I'm hearing, a bad taste in someone reliving the past over and over again. What is the fertility? Seven of Wands. Somebody wanting to fight for something. Somebody wanting to work on something. But this also feels like somebody could have been blocking their wish fulfillment here. It's like this person could have blocked you physically, emotionally, on social media, something like that. Because they knew that they had to work on themselves. Like they knew in order for them to show up at the same energetic level that you find yourself at, this person knew that they had to kind of pull away. They had to pull away. They had to work on themselves. So you could have felt like this person pushed you away, blocked you out. Maybe you felt like you at some point needed to protect yourself from this person emotionally because of how they were acting, right? They could have pulled because of how they pulled their energy back. You're like, oh no, I've been here before. We're not doing this shit again. We're not doing this again. We're not repeating these cycles. And I feel like this person did hurt you, right? Because they pulled away. And it just seemed like this energy was repeating itself with this person, but I don't feel like it was for the same reasons that you've experienced in the past. I feel like this person really just pulled away because they needed to heal, because they needed to, I'm hearing, ground themselves or bring themselves back into balance or harmony, because they saw you. Like you could really be seen in the public eye, or you're someone that's takes healing very seriously, right? Like you know you cannot be with a certain type of person because they pull you or they hold you back. You're someone that's not willing to stay stuck or bound to anything or anyone that's going to hold you back. And I feel like this person saw this, and it's like it motivated them. They appreciated this energy. It pushed them to want to become better, or, be better. King of Cups. So much so that now they're showing up as someone that's emotionally available. Whereas before, well, they were showing up as this Page of Pentacles, which is, emotionally possibly immature, or just, giving you little bits and pieces here and there. But now they're showing up as this King of Cups, wanting to open up emotionally, be vulnerable, And this is different. This is something different for them. This is a new direction. It feels like this is something that they've never done before, which is probably why they have, they've been stuck and bound in overthinking. And then maybe they kept telling themselves, like, no, I'm better off alone. I'm better off single. It's fine. But this whole time they're realizing, but I don't like it here. It's cold out here. It's cold out here in the streets. I miss my person. I miss the warmth. I miss the love. I miss the healing energy that they pour into me. But I know in order for me to have, earth sign, in order for me to have that person, I have to show up emotionally available and open and willing to pour into them just as much as they have poured into me. This could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio you could be dealing with. Hidden path. The Chariot and the Knight of Pentacles are at the bottom of the deck again. So definitely travel here. There's somebody making travel plans or somebody could be coming to you or towards you, traveling towards you, bringing something towards you. They're going to be rushing in, and then they're going to, as soon as they come towards you, it may just be like, oh, hold on, slow down. Because I see someone rushing, and then somebody hold your horses, saying, hold on, hold your horses. Hold your horses. It's like someone getting excited to come back towards you because they've learned the lessons, because they now see what you were talking about, because now they know, now they feel the peace that you've been pouring into them, but now they know and see that they can create the same peace within themselves, and allowing themselves to open themselves up to you is like an overpour of love and passion and chemistry and happily ever after and stability and success. And this feels so good, you guys. Somebody could be proposing to you, because I'm seeing the Knight of Pentacles in this marriage energy. You're not going to be expecting it. Some of you're not going to be expecting this. There's Cancer energy, heavy water, Taurus energy, Aries energy. So something about your money and finances could be also healing here. It's balancing out. Whatever offer is coming in, like this is, I love this. I love this. Like this is solid. This is trust, something you can trust. This is someone that's, I'm hearing longevity, like it's here for a long time. Like this feels like it's here for a long time. I feel like this journey also brings like self-discovery with between like individually and it almost feels like this connection is going to allow y'all to be free and authentic, right? And true and honest, which then will allow for you guys to focus on the things that you really truly love and you're passionate about. And it's like you're going to allow each other to be that, to do the things that y'all are really passionate about without restrictions, with healthy boundaries but without restrictions, right? I like this, y'all. I like this. And that's because you guys, I feel like you both did the work. I feel like you both have put in the effort to to grow, right? To expand, to ascend, to heal. All right, y'all. Let me get a closing message here for you guys. Let's get a relationship message for the earth signs. If you haven't already done so, go ahead and tap the thumbs up button. Support the channel, you guys. Just a little support, you know. All right, let's see. Chaos and conflict. All that glitters is not gold. Okay. What's going on? Chop wood. Look at that milk and honey right there. I love that. 42. For some of you, could be turning 42 years old. But sixes are very significant here. Harmony, balance, bringing things into peaceful and calmer waters here. Okay. It says, nothing is as important right now as just doing what you need to do day to day. Let your heart remember that not everything has to be hard won. What? Oh, I guess. Y'all, I can't read. Has to be hard won. Passionate or even obviously meaningful. Relationships and friendships go through lulls when the everyday tasks are at the center of awareness. That is perfect now. Hold hands, wash dishes, make a fire, read a book, share a meal, say nothing, stare into space, pick up socks, tell a dumb joke, and leave space to breathe. The work of your relationship right now is very simple, just to be present. Funny how it takes work to just be. All is well, really. So yeah, it's like, and that's what I was trying to, that's exactly what I was picking up on when it came to y'all's relationship. It's almost like y'all don't even have to try hard. Just showing up as y'all, like just being in the same space to, I don't know, if you gotta wash dishes and you sitting over there reading a book, or your person's over there reading a book, like that's enough, right? Like it's a certain level to this connection that it feels like it just flows, right? It just flows. And I feel like that's what you're being called to do right now, is just allow this relationship to flow, right? Just be in the now, because you guys are both headed in the right direction, on the right path, right? It does feel like that, honestly. Okay, earth signs. That's all I have. That's all I have for you. Let me know how this message resonates. Go ahead and comment below. Let me know. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I will talk to y'all soon. Bye.